Somewhere deep in the United Kingdom live two boys that know all the answers to absolutely nothing. So strap yourselves in because it's about to get weird. You're now listening to the Lemon Squeezers Podcast.
Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Lemon Squeezers Podcast, the best, worst comedy podcast in the mother trucking world.
Mr. Kukushasha.
Mr. Off the handshake.
No, not after you told me that you had COVID. You didn't tell anyone.
I told everyone.
We got a COVID at the table, people, and we're not talking about our guest, but we are joined today by a very special man. This man has done so many special things.
I feel like I'm being overhyped already.
Imagine building you up like all these things. Like, he climbed Everest naked. He swam the channel clothed.
That's it.
We are joined by a friend of mine, Georgie. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Georgie, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you both.
Welcome, George.
Cheers, mate.
So you're our third guest?
Third guest, I think.
Dave.
Official guest.
We've had Dave 3 times. We've had John. Is that it?
Yeah, I feel
That's poor, isn't it?
103 episodes.
Yeah, that's
Third
poor.
guest.
104 episodes, I think. Isn't it?
How you doing anyway? Right?
Not too bad, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, not bad, mate.
Small talk.
Small talk.
Ease him in.
It's saying it kind of had to be said.
No, nothing too drastic.
How are you, fella?
Yeah.
How are you on spot?
Yeah, it's up a world.
So we were just talking in the car. We're just going to jump straight into it, people. We were just talking in the car, like me and Georgie. We went to college together. Both
Tap
done
dancing.
plumbing.
Tap dance.
Yeah.
We trained professionally in tap dancing.
but I feel like the thing that we had in common more than anyone else was the fact that we both thought like, why the fuck are we here? Like neither of us wanted to do it. Like we just ended up there through not really any
Desire.
Yeah.
Just
But
there.
you're
still plumbers, right?
Plumbers,
Yeah.
But
we still
on.
and we still bond. We still bond on the fact of like that we've got to get out of
We
it.
don't want to be there.
and Georgie just said in the car that he had the conversation with his mum recently, and
But,
you took all your clothes.
What?
I'm confused.
Tell him.
No, I didn't take all my clothes off. I still had my shirt on. But no, we was just saying in the car on the way here that just don't want to do it anymore, like plumbing.
So can you go
And
back
he
to the
was
story
like-
and take me clothes off?
No, there's no. All our clothes are on.
It's a
Our
joke.
clothes are on.
Right.
But he was saying that I should go into acting and just do like a permanent regime indoors. Where I just stay in character as like an American tap dancer, and I just jazz slide around the house.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Yeah, that kind of thing. You know,
Well, best of luck with that.
Yeah.
If that's what happens.
dreams do come true.
Yeah, they
But
do.
yeah, you never know, people. We were just saying that you need to get hobbies, didn't you? Like that's the main thing. Like, and he said, like, we've got one here. Like, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, a hobby that has potential to.
A hobby that can turn into a side hustle, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also something you enjoy. If it doesn't,
Yeah.
if it doesn't, it's still been worthwhile doing.
Well, that's what they say, isn't it? It's like if you enjoy what you do for work, you'll never work a day in your life. I'll probably cut that up a little bit, but it's something along those lines.
Something like that.
But,
Okay. Well, I hope you get what you want out of these hobbies that we're getting into.
Oh, we're wrapping up the episode.
Yeah, no, I just.
And on that note,
Thanks for joining us.
and
We went from tap dancing to sliding around the house into hobbies. I was like,
Lee, this is you normally.
This is Zach's doing.
yeah, okay.
But it is true. You do need to have a passionate hobby.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, think how quick these episodes have gone.
Yeah.
been
How long
2
you been
years.
doing? Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
how long
In 2 years. I've known you for 2
insane.
years.
Yeah, literally documented.
I've known you for like 2.5 days since you texted me to come on here.
But what was I going to say? No, like 2.5 years. I was saying that was just leading me on there. Oh, this is like the beginning of a documentary Like, you know, like all the footage before the murder happens.
Yeah.
And like they just show all the little things. Like there'll be times when like, oh, look at you a little bit too long.
That's it.
Yeah, and
Like,
people realise it.
Yeah.
and then I get discovered in a bin bag outside the gates, meow now. Because every time he has to take the rubbish, he just dumps it down the alleyway next door.
It was one
He had
time.
the pumpkin there. And I walked past it for 2 weeks. And that's how I die. I just put into a bin liner and just stuck down the alley next door.
I like the way Lee said that he walked past it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything like that.
I just looked at it.
There was a picture of him on it as well.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
But yeah, what were we saying?
About hobbies or
Oh
something.
no, but have you seen that video of the murder? I see it on TikTok recently, but I've watched a documentary on it, and it's like a woman gets murdered in a like college dorm or something, and they go and do the interviews like around the campus after, and like a geezer with like big bushy hair comes out and he's talking to the camera, and like he's a like, I don't know if he's a roommate or something, but he's talking like, oh, it's a real bad loss.
Oh yeah, I have seen it. Yeah.
And they go,
It turns out,
they go to him. They go, and like about the body being found. Blah, 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 rambles on. He goes, what did you say? And they go, oh yeah,
Yeah.
like they found the body. Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, you just see his face go, oh fuck. And he goes,
completely dropped.
I think I need to sit down.
Yeah.
And walks off. And he's like, oh my god, it's you. Like, make it more obvious.
Yeah.
But where did they find it? Behind the dumpster?
I can't believe they found that body all mashed up like that.
Yeah.
No one's like that.
Mental, mate. But yeah, I don't know what we're talking about there.
Yeah. It's been 100 topics in about 5 seconds.
This is what it was like when we used to work together. It's just fast paced,
Yeah,
random.
yeah. We had a good time.
Yeah, not much work, but good time.
Yeah, I mean, well, I hope none of them listen to this, but we pretty much just played hide and seek. Like,
Yeah.
What, at work or in the van?
all right, 1, 2, found you. Do it again.
He's in the glove box. Just all cramped up.
At work or in the van.
There's only one place he can be. In the back. Oh God.
No, at work. So we were pretty much like, it's the first time we'd been on the site. And they were trying to put it on us to do price work.
We won't say where, just in case they are watching.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't say too much then. But they were trying to make us do price work, and it was like, oh, this
Not
job's
worth it.
shit. And we was like, nah, they're trying to have us over it. So we was like, no, we do day rate. And then like, pretty much we just got left like
In the basement.
yeah.
We didn't see sunlight
For
for about
months.
6 months. We used to come out just for sunlight and just like, walk out.
And like we'd be up ladders, like me and him doing something, and get his little brother to just give us general knowledge quizzes, like come out there like brain busters.
Literally, yeah. Walking about site like
It's
asking me a
good times,
question.
That was good times. That was very good times.
Yeah.
But well, Lee,
Yeah. Why? We've figured out what happened to your job now.
yeah, well, yeah,
Let's move on to some stuff that's happening.
Right, well, as you know, people, we are trying to find some hot topics to talk about. Sorry. And last week we spoke on the end of the episode, like before we started last week's episode, we a notification come up on our phone, and it was that KSI and Logan Paul were announcing something, and they put it all out there like it was a fight. Yeah, no,
It
it
did
even
look
said
like
like this one to end it all or something like that.
Yeah, like even had the head
something like
image,
that, yeah.
like they had both of their heads
Angrily staring.
Yeah.
But they've done a live stream yesterday, and it turns out that they've started a business together of energy drinks.
Yeah. It does look good. It does look good.
Yeah, I did see something earlier on.
Cool.
did see something earlier on.
Nah, but yeah, so they've come up with their own thing. And I mean, is there that much profit in energy drinks?
I think they're hoping that someone's going to buy them out. That's the value.
Yeah.
That's what it'll be. And I reckon they'll shit a lot of units. Because I was listening to Impulsive earlier on, and he'd already sold 1 million units.
Well,
Really?
Yeah.
how long
And
they
it's
had it
only-
for?
But they come in a pack of 6, remember? So I don't know if that's a lot for that industry. I don't know.
What,
but
1 million individual cans or 1 million?
yeah, it was
six
like
packs?
1 million. I don't know. He just said 1 million units. I'm guessing past
Must be,
six,
must
right?
be, must
I
be
don't
6 packs. Yeah.
know. Yeah,
God knows.
cool.
That is a lot.
Well done, Logan.
If you're watching, chin chin.
That's mental though, isn't it? Like,
I do kind of get it. It does make sense.
yeah, of course. Like, especially if they are bringing it out in the UK as well. So, like, why not get arguably the top UK YouTuber and the top UK America US YouTuber, and both start a business. Like,
Yeah, it's the first time that actual YouTubers have actually done it, isn't it?
What collabs
Like actually
sort of thing?
to start a business like that, as far as I know of.
what?
I think they're the first ones.
Start any business,
No, like a big brand of that size.
like of energy drinks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know any others. I did think like they've probably done it right because I was thinking, could they have like chose a better name because it's called Prime, isn't
Prime,
it?
yeah.
And I was thinking, is that just a bit like generic? But then at the same time, I thought there's all these cans that come out like
Relentless.
no, one well, that's done well, isn't it? But
What's that one?
Rain. This one's rain.
rain.
That one.
But
Rain.
but like do you remember the Pussy? There's one called Pussy.
Yeah.
Pussy juice, wasn't it?
Pussy juice. It
Was it Pussy
it
Juice?
was
Pussy
actually called
Juice,
Pussy
yeah.
Juice, yeah.
Like,
it wasn't very nice.
It's just trying too
I just
hard.
remember
isn't
it coming out of a
I
white
mean, if
can.
you're gonna name something to sell in terms of taste, wouldn't land on that.
No, but
know what I mean?
no, but you get the geezers that are like,
Yeah, but
oh, what are you drinking there? Oh, a bit of pussy juice, isn't I?
Yeah,
Now, what
yeah.
you like that? Yeah, mate, there's nothing I don't like more than pussy juice.
It's still a better name than Euro Shopper energy drink.
Who's that?
It's those silver cans, isn't it?
pound ones or
What's called
20p.
Euro Shopper?
It's called Euro Shopper or something, isn't it?
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
like the 20p ones. You know, like the home brand.
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever looked at what they're actually
Yeah, I
called.
have. Yeah,
Euro
I
Shopper.
have. I used to buy them.
Yeah, that's just giving up, to be honest.
It is.
But
Devo style.
it's pretty mental. It's pretty mental, and I'm guessing that he's going to be going on their podcast because obviously
Yeah.
they were together out there.
He's on the next episode, next Wednesday.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well-
But big news then, I guess.
Well,
I feel like I don't know enough about it.
someone in
It's
the
like,
comments.
What about that G Fuel stuff? Is that not by?
I see.
YouTubers
There's
or
a geezer
something?
called Keemstar. That
Yeah,
always
he's
promotes
a
it.
YouTuber, isn't he?
Yeah,
He does like all
YouTube
the COD
news.
competitions and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, he hosts some of them. Yeah,
So
but yeah, I don't know. I really don't know anything like if it's going to be a big thing or what. But
Yeah.
I genuinely thought they was having another fight.
yeah, so did I.
I'm pretty glad they're not having another fight. Actually,
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh, don't.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a
someone in
bit
the
like-
comments said, "Oh, is it? It's not going to be another fight. It might be another fight in the metaverse, the first ever fight in the metaverse."
Yeah, I don't understand the metaverse.
No, I don't understand that. What do you mean? An actual fight in the metaverse?
Yeah.
Or
But
you
what
can
would
only
that be
watch
like?
it in the metaverse?
Yeah, that's what.
I don't know.
Like VR.
It's wrong, obviously, because someone
Yeah.
said it in the comments and it ain't turned out to be that. But
It wouldn't surprise me, though.
no,
That wouldn't surprise me.
Well, I see that someone bought some estate next to Snoop Dogg for like 420 grand
on
in
the metaverse.
In the metaverse, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that
pro-
probably would have been like Decentraland or something.
That's actually quite cheap.
I don't get it though. Like Joe Rogan was talking about it.
Yeah, so basically,
I can't.
long story
comprehend it.
short, like if you take somewhere like Oxford Street in sort of London,
Yeah.
if Apple was to purchase a store there, it'll probably cost in the region 150 million or something like that. Could even be more. But with the actual metaverse, it means anybody can go on at one time.
Right.
So once you own the land, you can build the store, and then any device can go to the metaverse. So in theory, we probably should see the most expensive shops in the world are on the metaverse because it's accessible to
right,
everyone.
Yeah, to everyone.
And it's money laundering. They just fucking throw 500 million at a shop on the metaverse, and that's how they hide their money as well.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
basically what it's going to be. It's just going to be a big money laundering.
Narcos.
It's going to be big. It's going to be a big loophole. That's what it is.
Narcos
Yeah.
So what So it's going to be like
I personally
virtual
think.
shopping.
Yeah.
You're basically online shopping, but you're there in a character.
It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. It's like
kind of like Habbo Hotel.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
less webcam sex,
yeah.
less bobber.
But there's Bobba, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically how it's going to go. But it wouldn't surprise me if they do actually sell a fight in the metaverse and then all the tickets are like an NFT or something
Yeah.
like that. That's
Yeah.
probably what it'll do. But
Well, we'll see.
I won't be watching it if that's the case. I find metaverses quite sad, really. Like I can't imagine sitting there with a pair of 3D goggles, just standing there with somebody.
It's kind of like Ready Player One. That's that's the only thing I can think of that film.
But
It's
then
like a Minecraft version.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'd play what's it called? You'd play like Fortnite or something like that, wouldn't you? And like talk to your mates, and it's not sad. So like, I mean, if anything, it's just like a bit better than that because you can actually like see your mates and maybe like end up like having a little fumble, and then next thing you know, you're doing a Black Mirror and you're bumming your mate.
Yeah.
You're bumming your mate on the bed. It's like you're in your living room like this. And your mum like walks in like, what are you doing? Oh, nothing.
It's nothing. It's just that. Don't worry about it.
Harvesting crops.
I'm at a fucking Apple event. Don't worry about that. That's how you switch on the new Mac.
God, that'd be decent. But yeah, there you go, people. That's our opinion on that. And also, while we're on the topic of like Logan Paul, if we were about half hour ago, but did you see that he said that he ain't been paid by Floyd Mayweather?
Apparently, he's supposed to be getting paid 50 million.
Yeah.
And he's making him wait.
Well, who's supposed to get paid 50?
This Logan.
Well, I listened to a podcast today with someone who's friends with Logan. I wrote it down so I didn't forget. This is what he said. He said he spoke to Logan, and he said that he's owed between 5 and 10 mil from Floyd directly, but also they apparently cut a side deal. Floyd cut a side deal with Saudi and got like 10 mil for showing the fight out there, and Logan didn't even know about it. Like he done it, they done it on their own. Didn't even tell Logan, like so he wouldn't get a percentage.
Right.
But and apparently Logan Paul's gonna have to sue him.
Fucking hell.
But when you sue him, like the lawyers pretty much get a majority of the money anyway. It's more for
Pride.
Yeah, exactly.
Rights.
Not just letting a geezer run away with your money.
At least Jake had his hat. If that didn't happen,
Yeah.
if that didn't happen, he probably would have had his money.
What? I don't know if he's like
When
starved
has-
him of 10 mil because his brother took his hat.
When has Floyd ever not paid anybody? We'd probably know about it. It would have been a scandal before. He obviously has just got beef with him.
He's not done anything like this before, apart from against that Asian geezer in Japan who we have no idea. I mean, I've just completely guessed if he's from Japan.
Some Asian fella in Japan.
I should have just left it at Asian geezer.
Yeah.
That Asian geezer from Asia. But yeah, he fought in, but he's not done anything else like that, like where he would have been in control directly of the money.
No, it's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe it's more of like the advertisement side of things as well.
Because I thought that was the point
Like
of...
he's waiting for his money as well.
Yeah.
Can't really go up against them. Like, it's just crushing, aren't they?
Because
Money-wise.
I thought every fight he'd done, it went through Floyd Mayweather's production company anyway.
I had no idea.
So really he hasn't got to tell him anything, have they? That's not really anything to do with the contract. So what are you getting sued for? How could he be sued?
Well, I mean,
It's not their fight. It's Floyd's fight with guests, basically, is what this... how it works, really, ain't it?
not with Logan Paul.
Well, yeah, it is.
Well,
It is
no,
like-
but it's not if they've written up a contract, which they obviously.
I ain't seen a
if he's suing
contract,
him.
but I'm just presuming that if it's his promotional company, it's really nothing to do with Logan.
But I don't think
You're getting
Logan
paid
Paul
to
would have
fight.
gone in on a trust. Like,
No.
shake my hand, I will pay you 10 mil. Like, I don't think Logan Paul would have done that. There would have been talks between the teams and like an agreement made, definitely. And yeah, well, like I said, this geezer said that he's suing him. You can't go to court and be like, well, he shook my hand. No, he shook my hand. I swear it.
It was a gentleman's deal.
Yeah.
What?
You look away after you've done it.
I've done the same voice as you. You just laughed more.
A gentleman's deal.
But I just every time you do it, I just think about you like quitting your job and going into that acting
I'm
role
gonna be a
again.
star.
I'm gonna go far, man.
I'm gonna be at the top. You'll see.
Love it.
But yeah, apparently that's happening, people. So if you haven't already, you people watching on YouTube, press that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. All right, leave a comment. We've been getting such nice comments on YouTube where I'm starting to read them, like, and I'm doubting it. Like this whole time we've been getting nice comments. I'm thinking like, oh, that's nice. And then like, after the 40th one, I'm thinking, right, is this just a fucking bot?
Yeah,
Just the same guy.
Yeah.
The same guy, right? Different things.
This is Lee's dad just trying to give us a bit of confidence.
But no, I know you sound like they're all saying the same thing. It's not like I'm expecting one of them to just say prick.
Love
or something.
Love this podcast. Download this for free cash. And every time we're like, oh, fucking, go on, then.
That's it. That's it.
But yeah, no, that the only thing that like I did think, is this real? Is because loads of them keep on saying like
The same sentence, just realised.
nah.
Good show, guys. Good
to be
show.
like, I'm your 129th subscriber. Love this or something like that. And it's like, I'm your 130th subscriber. But at the same time, I'm thinking like, are they just seeing it in the comments and they're seeing that we're replying and like,
I would just say take it
nice.
as compliment until
yeah.
concrete that it's not.
Yeah.
That's the best
I
way
mean,
to
we
do it.
have got a couple like hate comments.
Yeah, but
Which is funny. One of them said, I don't really like your podcast. Hopefully you guys can improve. And that was it.
Yeah.
I thought, what?
which indicates they'll be back just to see if you've improved.
Like, what
He's just in the right place, but just in the wrong mood.
Some people just do that for a hobby.
Yeah.
Like I know we talked about hobbies earlier, but they just
there you go. That could be a new hobby.
Well, I've already been doing it on this podcast. I keep writing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah. He's just got this big paper book with just a comment on the print screen. He just goes through them.
It's actually me that keeps commenting on yours, just constantly.
But yeah, no, people, if you have left a comment, then we do really appreciate it. Keep them coming, even if they're negative. We don't really care. Just send them in because it is quite funny, to be honest.
It's amusing.
That's fisting.
As we're talking about that, if you could go over to the iTunes and leave us a comment, we'll send you an NFT.
Leave us a review.
We'll send you an NFT if you leave us a review on iTunes or Spotify. The information to get the NFT will be listed below. I've said that before in podcast. Below, right down there.
Below.
You just done the Ricky Gervais thing.
Where is she?
Where's the NFT?
Well, next topic. Oh, we're burning through these. We have got a special something later on in the podcast, people. A little something. So Georgie was supposed to come on the podcast just before Christmas, but there's a load of COVID drama. So it's been postponed to now, which is obviously a bit late, but we've still got scary stories, all right? Mine's Christmas themed. I think your two
Aren't.
Mine's not.
No, they both wrote theirs today. Me, being the only prepared one, wrote it.
No, I had half of it, but then I just carried it on.
Just aborted it.
Yeah. Well, no, I had half of it wrote.
Yeah.
Like, I done a little bit last night.
Just like copy and
quill.
pasted it off.
In my feather quill.
I had my pheasant hair ready. Struck a few words.
As I tore into my rabbit leg for dinner, I pondered.
Mummy, the stew's too hot.
Can I have another dumpling, please, Mama? Mima. I don't know. No, it was Hannah Montana. We got different lives.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
I don't know. I ain't got a clue. I ain't got a clue. But yeah, so stick around for that because that should be fun. I'm looking forward to everyone's. But Lee's ones, obviously, I don't know what to expect from you. But Lee's ones.
Well, I feel like I've taken it too serious.
No, we did. Every time you say that, I'm just thinking you definitely ain't at all.
No, I genuinely wrote something that I thought, oh, that's a bit.
Imagine it got really dark, and we're like, oh,
Just like loads of rape and that. It's just like, this is really dark, man. This is dark. Like, wow.
we got to review it. We got to review them after as well. Like too much rape.
Yeah.
One rape, fine.
This is what I was thinking. The critiques are going to be funnier.
Yeah.
The critiques will be funnier than
Oh, I
than
can't
the
wait.
story.
We'll do maybe two more topics, and then we'll jump into the stories. But okay. So I saw another thing as well today. It was actually on TikTok. So how true it is, I don't know. But apparently Elon Musk, you know, he's doing the Neuralink.
Yeah.
You hadn't heard about it.
Fully
Yeah.
aware of it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah.
He's got a thing in the back of his head.
I haven't heard of it.
So yeah, Elon Musk is doing the Neuralink, where apparently it's a chip that goes in your head, and it can help. It's going to help like paraplegics, I think.
Okay, well, how does that work? Sorry. How
I
do
ain't
you...
got a
I was
clue.
just waiting for Lee to say something.
Sorry. I'm laughing because it sounds too good to be true. Like, I've actually seen the...
It would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like if you can't walk, then
All of a sudden you can.
I just
Yeah.
don't see how that sort of stuff is possible. I don't see what he knows any more than I do. But like, I was watching it about 8 months ago, and he could read a pig's like brain waves.
Thoughts. I don't know what
I'm
I said.
serious. Like,
Really
oink.
I know, that's all I know about. You know.
Well, I mean, when you think like Joe, like
Where is Babe?
when you think about like I was watching a program the other day, and I actually had this thought of like we're so simple, like our bodies. No,
Cheers.
cheers to that. Simple boys. No, but like we're so simple, our bodies. Like I was watching a thing on what is it? Like head trauma. It was a snowboarder. It was like a really sad program actually. But like it's like you damage a part of your brain, and it depends on which part of your brain you damage to what's wrong with you. So it's like dropping a toy on the floor, and if it hits a certain way, it might work, but it might like be like, do you know what I mean? Like you dropped it that way, and it might be like, play with me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, but like, that's like us.
kind of short circuits it a little
Yeah.
bit.
And then you might drop it a different way, and it's like, play with me, play with me, play with me, play with me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but like we're like exactly the same. But there was these people on the program. Geez, you shouldn't laugh, but it was just like the geezer. It was really sad, but at the same time, like
The fact that I'm not allowed to laugh. Like, the fact that I'm not allowed to laugh. It's just like, I can't hold it in.
no, but like right.
It's like don't laugh. Lee was like,
But it was like I was watching my girlfriend's family, and like it was like a really like serious setting, so like I didn't laugh. but-
wait, do they find it things like that funny or not?
no.
'Cause that's the world's worst.
Yeah.
If
Like,
you're the only one,
It's
that
like a
would
minute
laugh,
silence,
yeah.
and like you're looking around, like you
Yeah.
catch eye contact with somebody, like,
Like,
fuck.
Wait, I just want to point out, I'm not sitting there like laughing as I'm watching this stuff.
No,
I'm
no.
just saying, right, okay. Cool. I was like, fucking hell, that sounded so
You're
bad.
mental. You're not that
Yeah,
mental.
yeah.
Though. No,
That's
but
how
like,
my story goes. You just keep breaking people.
but this geezer had head trauma, and like they were showing this other boy about the head trauma, who also had head trauma, but he wasn't that bad.
Okay.
And they were like, she was like, point to your elbow, and he was going, like he was just sitting there, looked normal, and he was going like that, and I was going, point to your elbow, and he's like, point to your elbow, and he's like. And it was just like, what is going on? He was just like a broken toy.
Like he couldn't comprehend that one sentence or loads of different things.
He didn't know what his elbow was, but then he also didn't like know
Ask.
that he was wrong. No,
Yes,
it must be
that-
told, but it's just
But
like.
was there anything else wrong, or was he just like could he walk? Or
No, yeah, he had a limp. He had a limp, but
and this is the snowboarder.
he was also. I think he was also a snowboarder. Yeah.
See, I've seen things on the internet before where people get like hit in the head with a baseball and then they can do math quicker than a calculator. Do you know what I mean?
Who are you finding this
Have you-
stuff?
have you
yeah,
heard it?
there's been people that have woken up and spoken like fluent Mandarin
Yeah,
and shit.
and they've never learnt another language, or they can wake up. Well, they can wake up. I mean, anyone can wake up, but
Not
they
everyone,
wake
No.
up. Not everyone.
unfortunately.
Dark. They wake up from like an incident, car crash, whatever, and then they can like play the piano like
Yeah.
a famous
Like,
pianist.
like, they can play the piano like Mozart.
I was
Yeah.
trying to think of what I was like a famous pianist,
Yeah.
Now that's jazz.
and then I just come in just like just like.
Go on.
I've seen one where this like some English lady, she went asleep and then she woke up and she could like not speak Chinese, but she had a Chinese accent.
But was anything? What did anything happen, or she just got?
No, she just went to sleep and then just woke up and she speaks in like a proper
Hello.
Chinese accent. Yeah.
God, that'd be.
That's hilarious to watch. I'm not gonna lie,
wouldn't it?
it's so funny to watch. And like, if I showed you, you'd be laughing as well. But
It's mental, isn't it?
yeah.
That is mad. Imagine going to bed and you just wake up and you're not the same.
Well,
person.
everywhere
Yeah.
you're culturally appropriating someone.
Yeah.
Like, imagine like you got to go to like a bao bun place. You're like, oh, Harold, can I have a? And you're just like, oh fuck.
How awful. And then you have to explain the whole thing.
Yeah.
just
Well,
went to
did you
bed.
ever watch the Tourette's thing? And like they're walking through America and they're going like Twin Towers.
Yeah,
It's like fucking hell. Like, imagine like you're with that person.
Yeah.
It is awful. Imagine that you actually had that.
Yeah.
Right.
And people like wake up, you know, like we could wake up tomorrow and you're like, shit.
And that's it.
And then like you do it again in an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. My girlfriend's cousin, he's got Down syndrome and Tourette's, and he's got something else as well. Like you get people that's got loads of stuff.
Multiple things, yeah.
Well, I mean, this was like supposed to be a clip for Elon Musk Neuralink, but we just pretty much spoke about just head trauma and
So wait, so what is what does the Neuralink do? We just completely went off onto like what pigs think and stuff like that. It's like, and before you
what
know,
would pig do?
yeah.
Well, apparently it's going to like help people who like can't walk and stuff, but like you can put it in and you can take it out. That's what I read. That's
just
what I
in
read today.
case they
What,
piss
like
you
a-
off.
Like there's a disconnect button on the side of your head.
Game Boy cartridge in the back.
Yeah, just fuck about with your mate and like just presses the eject button and he just
You just leave him there and slung a lettuce. Like you can lay there for a little bit.
Look, Gary's a real dick since he learned how to walk. Push the button.
He keeps dropping a pound in my beer. Just switch him off for a bit.
Switch him off.
Wait, no, dropping a pound.
Oh, we had this one friend of the group. I don't talk to anymore because he's annoying. But
Get putting a pound in
he
your
just
ear.
everyone, yeah, he did. Like you just sit there and then you hear it ting. You think, oh fucking, and everyone, he kept using the same pound and just throwing everyone's beer all night. It's so annoying.
At least use a different pound.
Yeah.
Money
Yeah.
balls.
Tight.
No, that was before COVID. So no one cared then. No one cared.
Down in it.
No.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's a strange,
weird,
strange sense of humour.
It's a weird thing
Yeah,
to
we
do.
didn't like it. We didn't like it.
Breaking the glass.
Didn't appreciate that.
No, we didn't.
But yeah, I mean, we don't really know much about it. It appears, doesn't it?
Yeah, we need to do more research there.
Did you play any games over Christmas? I get the feeling that you like games.
To Dorset.
All right, what for Christmas Day?
No. We went after Christmas for New Year sort of thing. We done Christmas at mine, and then I went to Faye's in the evening.
Yeah.
But
Who was it yours for Christmas?
just me, my mum, my brother, and Faye.
Oh, right, nice.
So we didn't have like massive one or anything like because of COVID.
Yeah.
And like my mum pops down to see my nan and granddad, so she's like, oh, don't want too many people.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just had a quiet one. Like I heard your ones, what you've done for Christmas and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yours is a lot more adventurous.
Well, mine weren't.
Mine was just like standard. Wake up, present straight away.
Of course.
Yeah, present
Set
straight away. Bit of breakfast. Mum just whacked a bit of salmon on the plate.
Oh, go on then.
Have a
Bit of smoked salmon, a little bit of eggs on there,
Yes, salmon and eggs. Yeah, that's what
and
we had.
avocado.
That's a standard thing as well. Like on Christmas, you have to comment on the dinner on the breakfast as it's getting made, and the dinner.
Yeah.
Every time you walk past, oh, pigs in blankets. Oh, what a treat!
It looks the same as every other roast
Yeah,
on Sunday
yeah,
the
it
entire
literally
year.
just-
Turkey looks fabulous.
It looks dry.
Meat and it's
It
dry.
looks really fucking
Flip-flop.
dry.
You just like, waited all year for this. Blinding bit of turkey. Man.
What's the matter, George? Is it dry? No, I'm just saving it.
Yeah, and then halfway through the meal, your parents are like, Brussels never used to be like this.
Yeah.
I think every year I've been told that Brussels story. It
Every
used to be
mouthful of
horrible.
turkey with a ladle of gravy.
Did you?
Wash that down. then, like for the next 5 days, you've got turkey.
You just got the whole
No.
gravy boat. This
Everyone
is so
making
dry.
like creative things. Like, oh, we'll have a turkey curry.
Yeah.
You're like, no, no.
Everything turkey.
Yeah.
Cheerios and turkey.
I'm not a big fan of the roast potatoes either.
Oh, done well.
Said no one ever.
Yeah, I don't think you can beat them. Like my missus.
Dude, are you insane right now?
I just find them underwhelming. Like every time I have them, I was like, this is so nah.
Something like there
for
is,
me.
if you have too many on a plate, it's a bit like.
Yeah.
Well, you look like one of those geezers like when their plate's just brown and it's like potato, meat, gravy,
Yeah.
No vegetables.
Oh no, I love vegetables.
Yeah, but you
Don't
know, like one of
fruit.
those geezers.
Yeah.
I don't like fruit. Just in case you was wondering.
Well, that's nature's sweets.
I like a smoothie though. I'll have a smoothie.
Don't have
a
fruit, but you have a smoothie. It's
I really
confusing.
don't like fruit, but I love a smoothie.
Yeah.
Smoothie.
Wait, what?
Murderer. No, I don't mind roast dinners, but I'm not the biggest fan of them.
Nah.
And Christmas
Nah,
dinners
me
is basically an
neither.
elaborate.
I don't mind it on Christmas.
Yeah, I like it on Christmas, but on Sundays I'd rather have like
Go on.
anything a famous pianist. No, like a Nando's or something. You know, you'd rather have a Nando's or
No, but
pizza.
so this is why
Like
this is the only
pizza?
reason why I think that Sundays is
Poached
good
egg and salmon?
because
Salmon.
we have our roast dinners like about 3:00 or something
Yeah.
on Sundays, and then by 8 you're hungry.
Yeah.
So if you want to call in a pizza
You can.
or something, it's acceptable on a Sunday.
Well, I had 2 Christmas dinners this year.
What, on the same day?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, mate. A bit mental. Considering I just said I don't like roast dinners.
It's really contradicting this.
I don't like them. I love them.
I don't like it. I love it. Simon Cowell was there. So yeah, I had one at mine, and then I went to Faye's, and I asked for a little one, but there was no children left, so I just got a dinner.
Wait,
No, I asked
so
for a
you
little,
went to-
little dinner.
You went to Faye's on the same day?
Yeah, on the evening.
Oh, okay.
Only, not evening, more like it wasn't.
Oh,
evening,
what
but
did
like,
Sam and your mum do?
I was indoors.
You just left them there?
No, I went back after.
Oh,
I didn't,
okay.
didn't stay there. So I went there,
You literally went there for another dinner?
had a dinner, played some games with them, then went back to mine. Stayed at mine and
Had another dinner?
another dinner, more games. Went back to hers, one more.
Our last guest works for KSI. This fella eats 2 roast dinners in a day.
Do a vote. I'm the
Literally,
winner.
every title of the clip, like with John, we was like, Sidemen cameraman answers blah, blah, blah. This one's going to be 2 roast dinners, boy.
Double dinner, George.
He's serial roast dinner eater.
Yeah,
So what games did you play?
Cluedo was the big one.
Cluedo?
Yeah, I mean, it was going down. I solved it,
Yeah.
but then you have to make your way to the pool.
I've only ever played it once.
Yeah, it's good. It is good, but it's intense.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise you meant to like proper pay attention. So
you-
I was just kind of ticking
Forgot
things.
who it was.
Oh yeah, I was just ticking things off, and then I blagged it, and I just went for the pool, and I was like, "No way, have you got it?" And I was like one thing away, so I didn't get it, but I was one thing away.
Yeah, because it's like Colonel Mustard with the rope in thing, isn't it? What?
Colonel Mustard with roping thing.
Colonel Mustard with the 2 roast dinners.
Colonel Mustard with the stuffing. Yeah, I nearly got
You
it.
know what we're talking about. I'm laughing at shit.
Well,
This is classic. What happens? No
Yeah.
one knows what we're talking about
Well,
normally
no.
when we conversate.
it is
But
strange.
it's just funny.
But yeah,
Well,
no.
to
The
us it's funny.
reason I said about games is because I love games. Like I love a game.
You play Monopoly.
No. We don't play Monopoly.
It's not
My girlfriend won't play
games, it's
Monopoly.
not that one.
No, I mean like general
New.
knowledge stuff. General knowledge, like anything like that. I like things like that. But I've got a game called Shot in the Dark, and it's pretty much like
Sounds dangerous.
you don't know the answers. Like it's stuff like what's the world record for 100-year-old running a 100-meter sprint, and it's like
What is that a question? Or?
yeah, and it's like 26 seconds or something.
It's probably faster than me.
Pretty decent, but like it's just stuff that you're never gonna know.
Yeah.
And there's like a few things, and it was so. What country has the most slaves
What now?
now?
Now? I didn't even know countries had slaves.
Yeah,
It's got to be like some third world, like Nigeria or some of these, like
Well, I
Uganda
know
or
that,
something.
yeah, true. Because like when you're on site, you see like that thing when it says like.
I don't see any slaves.
No. It says it's got the like little poster that says like if you think someone's been forced to work against their will.
Really?
Yeah, because like people get brought over it and they take their passport and make them work. And they take their wages and give them like a tenner.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's all on like sites and stuff up London.
I know there's quite a lot of like sex type of slavery, like human trafficking,
human
or
trafficking.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm trying to find the stat now, but basically, it was India. Let me see. So, slaves in India, 2021. So the population. This is another thing that was insane. The population in India is 1.4 billion.
Yeah,
And you bear in mind, what are there, like 9 billion in the world, 7 billion in the world?
something like that.
There's 9 billion. I know there's about 1.5 billion Chinese or something. It's the Chinese, then India, I believe, and then America or something like that.
Yeah, China is 1.5 billion.
Because China is bigger than the whole Europe. There's more population than the whole Europe.
Yeah, no, but it's still like
What, in China?
insane.
Just China?
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, it's still insane. Like,
I
for
mean, bear in
space,
mind, with,
how many?
with India?
Yeah.
That's of people that they know about.
Yeah, well, so it's 1.4 billion people in India. 18.4 million are slaves.
Oh.
Like, that's mental.
And how many people are in England?
I did know this the other day. Let's see, population of England. England or Britain? England.
Just do England, yeah.
Population of England, 55.98 million. So it's like
Not far off half.
almost half of our population are slaves in India.
I feel like it's one of the conversations. We shouldn't dive too much into it. Because I just feel like I'm going to say something wrong. I just feel like it's going to be taken the wrong way.
Do you know who
What
else?
was you gonna say?
We had a comment on somewhere because there's an impression. So this is touchy subject when it comes to this stuff.
Well, I'm just saying what I've read. But so there's slaves. Another one that come up was what country has the most malnourished people? India.
What's that mean, malnourished?
Like starving.
Starving, yeah.
So I thought it was the opposite. It's like everyone's got loads of protein shakes. Like, we're looking great, man.
No, like they got the most malnourished. And then there was another one. What country has the most? I mean, this is quite different from the other one. What country has the most vegetarians?
India.
Correct. Yeah. So
I only knew that because, well, I didn't know that. I guessed it, but because most Indian dishes are vegetarian
yeah,
based. It's only when
and it had nothing to do with the fact that the last two answers were India as well.
Oh yeah, I mean
It's just
that did help. But we'll edit that. We'll chop that out.
yeah, leave that.
We'll do me first, and then just do your two after.
You just got shot in the dark, mate.
But ain't that mental though?
Shot in the dark.
Like all of those things from India.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to get at is, do you think that?
This chair is so squeaky.
Do you? Yeah, we need to get
I
another
keep
one.
thinking there's someone behind me, like creeping up.
Do you think that being a vegetarian, leads to being malnourished?
Oh no.
No, absolutely not.
I think
I'm
it's-
going to cut that for a clip and get you saying yes on that.
No.
I think it's more the poverty.
Yeah. Well,
Well, you're just saying there's like 18 million people that are going, fuck veg, I'd rather starve.
It's like the slaves. No. I'm vegetarian.
Yeah, get these lentils away from me. I'd rather eat nothing.
yeah, fuck lentils. Nah, but well,
Fucking leaking hummus. No.
I mean, it's pretty bad though. But we'll leave that there.
I wonder
unserious.
what's the second? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I mean, on this list, the slavery thing, it was like China with 3.4 million.
Yeah, but I reckon that's a lot higher though. They just don't report it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
that's
they're
like
dodgy
Western
over
media,
there.
Yeah.
Because I used to have a brothel next to my house.
Geez,
I mean, I wasn't
I'm
running
cutting
it.
that.
No, like
I used to have a brothel.
next door to my house.
Next
yeah.
clip. Do you think vegetarians are malnourished? Yes.
No, but they were Chinese sex workers in there.
Chinese.
Yeah, because we used to see these Chinese people come through the foyer. We didn't know where they went, but always had a suitcase. And the concierge was like, something weird about it, because they would come, a guy would let them in, then you won't see them for a week, and then they'll just leave.
Really?
And then It was. I kept finding police officers on my floor. I did.
On
Just
your
lost,
floor?
Just lost.
You go into the bathroom.
Yeah.
What are you doing down there, Pierce?
There used to be people getting
Right,
arrested.
James, why are you here again?
Yeah, there used to be people getting arrested on my floor. One of them was like held against
How'd
my
they
door.
get into your flat?
Well, they're police. They could just go in. Like they just knock and the concierge lets them in.
Like
And-
in the building, not in his apartment.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
flew
yeah.
over.
Oh.
They're just standing outside the bathroom. And I was going around it. And then
I'm sure it's concierge as well.
He's
isn't it?
concierge.
concierge.
What did I say?
Concierge.
Concierge. Oh, fuck knows. And so I come back one day and there was a guy being arrested on my door. I was like, do you mind if I just hold my keys?
Oh, what, you was trying to get in? And
Yeah,
they
it's
just
on my,
not pressed
on
up
my
against you?
door. I thought,
Like
so
Spider-Man.
basically, a couple of days before, I had a couple of friends come over and just smoke loads of weed in there. Then I've come back and I'm like, how does they know? Right? They're all at my door. I'm like, damn it, the only time anyone come in my flat with
You
any
caught me, officer.
substance,
Back
right?
to the lights, yeah.
And then when I got
Take
around
it
the
away.
corner, there was a guy that's been arrested on the door. And then, I don't know, about 6 months later, there was like an armed raid that happened at like 6 a.m. in the morning. I didn't hear it. But
You were asleep.
What, you slept for a raid?
well, it was next door. But those flats, they were soundproof though, with concrete floors.
Oh, fuck.
So, but the point of the story is that I could have had a glory hole and I didn't know.
Lee's got his cordial out. Going into their room.
Just pose the fiver through and just stand there.
Imagine, just jaws through the wrong
That's
one.
it. That's
Your
it.
girlfriend comes in. What are you doing, Lee? Just checking the wall.
That's it. You just got one foot on
Put
top
the
of the
phone up,
skirting
go
board. Yeah, you just got one foot on top of the skirting board. I'm just trying to get the calf.
I can't stop doing that voice. It's doing my head in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Anyway, that was all Chinese, but I did used to find it strange because I used to find condoms under my door, and I was thinking, I used to think, I
Well,
don't know,
people would just slide them under.
well, I think like the condoms that
but yeah.
weren't being used in the brothel, they would just slide them in the next house, or like they go to the lift and they forgot what door it was.
Or maybe they was dropping them off and they just got the wrong flat.
Maybe
Like the people that owned it. Like,
it was just one. It was just one single condom.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? I was just like, why is he one single condoms keep turning up? But you
Reusable.
explain that to your girlfriend. Like, why is there a
Yeah.
condom inside our flat? It's not mine, I swear. The condoms don't just come in the flat. I was like, people are posting them under the fucking door. Like, she never found one though. Yeah, obviously.
you just outed yourself.
Yeah.
Now she knows.
It was worrying. It was worrying when it started happening. I thought it was like some weird ex or something trying to fucking intervene. But I didn't know there was a brothel next door. Anyway, let's move on to the next.
What happened? Wait, what happened with it? Did they shut it down? Or?
Yeah. It got shut down. And then they moved it to, funny enough, to someone else that we know. They moved it into their flat, and their flat got raided a year later.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, so there were
Right.
geezers going in there? Like for sex?
Yeah. But there used to be lots of knocks
Well,
For Uno.
on my door. Like,
Clue
there
there.
used to be lots of knocks on my door. My girlfriend was like, who the fuck is knocking? In like a secured
And what, it was like some
apartment.
fat old
Yeah.
Well,
perv.
they've got the wrong door.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you answer like in your nightdress?
We did, yeah. It was like random Indians and things like this, and just like foreigners. Yeah, there you go. It was. That was never English.
I mean, they might have been born here.
I don't know. They just looked foreign and Romanian and whatever. You know what? This hole is just getting massive. Let's move on. Yeah,
Just a second, I call it.
yeah. I'm trying my best. Just like
What is this?
at the beginning, you go back to the first few episodes. Oh, we
That.
were cancelled.
So this is so Georgie just pointed out on the table. We got little mini bottles of vodka. This is what Lee started your vodka company a while ago. I mean, we should really. I should bring some stuff like from businesses that I've started and have failed, and we should just call this like the failed entrepreneur, but still trying a podcast.
Yeah,
But
We've got the bigger bottles over there, but I can't see be bothered go and get it. But if you want one, just have it in there. If you want it in there,
Just pure vodka.
just get it in there.
just
son.
pure vodka.
Get that down, y'all.
Nice bottle.
You're a man, ain't you?
Get it down your neck.
Also got work in the morning.
Right, I think it's time that we get on to the scary stories.
All right.
Have you
go first.
done the Bluetooth thing?
Yeah, it's on.
No. You go first.
My missus is going to be like, when she sees this, like, why do you keep doing that voice over and over again?
He's
Until I watch it back,
annoying,
and I
man.
think, what was I
Can't stop
doing?
doing it.
I just can't stop.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, wait, have you done the Bluetooth thing, Lee?
Yeah, it's on.
All right, let me connect then. Let me connect. I'll just do a quick intro to the people that are going to be watching on the clip.
Just don't forget to like and subscribe on the video if you're new on YouTube. Howdy ho.
How's BT? I believe I'm connected already. Wow.
This is when we realise it's way too fucking loud. It's going to blow my ears off.
Yeah, where I'm looking for the app. Just
we just don't get better with these samples, do we?
Well, I've got it. Where is the thing? Scary sound. Okay, just testing this out quickly, Lee. Can you hear it?
No.
No, that's always a good sign. Still no?
Yeah, I can hear it now.
Oh, you can. Okay, but I'll stop that.
It's like
Right.
a murmur. Like, whoa. Is that supposed to be?
Yeah, no, well, I mean, it's supposed to be
That's the impression
scary.
of whoa.
So, people, we are about to do a little segment. So, Georgie was supposed to come on before Christmas. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but this is for the clip. We were supposed to come on before Christmas and do scary Christmas stories, but we've changed it. Well, Lee and Georgie have, and we're going to do our scary stories now. And yeah, I mean, Lee, you want to do the honours, my friend?
All right. I didn't spend much time doing this, not gonna lie. There was a semi-detached house in a normal neighbourhood. It had a fish pond, but that's unrelated. I don't know why I put that in there. It just seemed like the right thing to do. It had a fish pond and it was unrelated. Anyway.
Oh, you actually put it was unrelated in there?
Yeah. Anyway, one night there was a child that started to cry, and the mum went upstairs, and the 2-year-old was shouting, "Where's the old lady gone?" Surprised, the mother said, "I think I'll fucking spell check this over." You got the one guy with a start and can't spell trying to read the fucking story. Look at the font. It looks like I'm 70 years old. I don't even know how it got there. Massive.
It's so big.
It's so big that I can't even get the L with my eyesight.
It's because you've written it in the title.
Little
Oh,
clip
is
there.
that
so
why?
big.
Oh,
Go
okay. So anyway, give me a sec, where was that? So where's the old lady gone? Surprised, the mother said, "There is not an old lady." I feel like I'm skipping some words here.
Lee,
And
stop
then-
correcting yourself and just read the story.
And then put the child back to sleep. A couple of weeks passed, and then the child was laughing and joking in the middle of the night in baby language. It's the only language it knows. And the mother once again walked in the room and said, will you be quiet? And she walked out. And then about half an hour later, the baby started crying again. And then the mother went back in the room and she grabbed the baby and shook it hard and said, "Will you shut up, and go to sleep?" At that moment, the room went really cold, and there was a big bright white sort of light that come from behind her. So to end the story, is it real? Is the story real or is it fake? No. Is it real or fake?
Fucking hell. You're a prat. You have done such a cop out there.
No, it isn't.
I know it's
just-
real because you've told me it before,
Oh, right, have I
and it's
really?
your mum.
Oh shit, yeah. I forgot I even said this on it.
Wait, what?
It is a real story.
It's
We used to have a
real
fish
story.
pond, yeah.
Except for the fish pond, yeah.
Lee,
You're getting the wrong guy to read out on this. This is why I don't do this.
but it was supposed to be write a scary story, like a fake one, not just. I think, oh fuck, I don't know what else to write. I'll write a story that I've already told people.
I didn't know I've spoke about this, to be honest.
What
I
did
thought
you
That was
think?
an
I
original.
was going to say fake.
No, it's real.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
And the reason I said fake is because of the pond.
Yeah. The pond, yeah.
The pond wasn't believable.
Oh God, because of the pond.
Because it was semi-detached.
Yeah, you're semi-detached in a pond. No.
Right, who wants to go next? Do you want to go next, George, or shall I go next?
I don't mind going next.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get the scary sound up. If you haven't already, people, head over to the YouTube, drop a little subscribe on the channel, drop a like on the videos, leave comments, all that good stuff. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is called The Boy by the Lake. I'm going to read it in a weird voice.
Okay, yeah.
The late summer evenings were always the most busy by the lake. Jacob would always head down about 4 p.m. and it was only a 5-minute walk from his parents' house. It's in America, by the way.
Yeah.
This geezer's not. So he'd often walk alone. Jacob was 14 and a keen athlete. He was part of the school's track team and often competed against other schools in the state.
So much detail.
Get a freckle on his left cheek. No. On an average evening, there were easily 20 to 30 people down by the lake, mainly playing around in the tire swing tied to the old oak tree overhanging the lake, which never looked too safe from afar. Jacob always seemed weary of giving it a go, but his friend Ben was fearless. Jacob would often meet Ben there during the summer break from school, and the two were best friends. Wow, it's getting eerie. This particular evening, Ben was teasing Jacob about never trying the tire swing. "Don't be such a wuss, Jacob. I won't tell your mum on you." Ben knew Jacob hated it when he called him a mummy's boy. "Shut up, Ben. I'm not scared. I just don't want to." The kids would do all kinds of tricks and flips into the water, and Jacob would just sit in his shorts and t-shirt with flip-flops watching. He'd occasionally go for a dip, but not often. It was clear to see that he was more reserved and found comfort in the company of his friends. It was about... Wait, I'm trying to be serious.
Ruining the flow.
Yeah. It was about 7:30 p.m. and the final hours of sunlight were fading. The lake was becoming more and more quiet as one by one people left. Ben and the boys gave it one last swing before heading home, but the teasing continued towards Jacob, and as the boys dried off, Jacob finally succumbed to the peer pressure. "Fine, watch this then." Ben nudged the other boys, indicating that something hilarious was about to happen. Jacob took a few deep breaths before swinging into the lake, and as Jacob hit the water, Ben grabbed Jacob's t-shirt and flip-flops, and he'd taken off and run for it. The other boys were laughing loudly. That's not the end. Both laugh. Jacob swam frantically towards the bank, while shouting after the boys furiously to stop. But they were too far gone by the time he managed to swim back and climb out of the water. He stood there, dripping wet, with shrugged shoulders, completely alone, when nearly finished. Wet and cold, Jacob had no choice but to head back home, following down the grass footpath through the woods. As mentioned, his home wasn't very far from the woods, but at night, this is no place for a 14-year-old boy. Anything could happen, especially as it's so easy to hide in plain sight in the woods. This is inspired by Hannibal Lecter's voice.
I like it.
The following morning, the news hit the town that Jacob Biggs had not returned home the evening before. The small town of Portville were horrified. It's a close-knit community, and the neighbours and friends had done their best to comfort the family and help to search for the boy alongside with the local law enforcement. In fact, the whole town was searching for Jacob. Hours rolled into days and days into weeks, still no sign of him. He was gone. Gone for good. And no matter how hard they look, I'll never tell them where Jacob is.
Oh. Who is that? So that's just you don't know him, he's just a killer.
Yeah, it's just
Oh, I like that.
a random weirdo.
That was good. That was very good.
And cut.
Bravo!
You put like a lot of time in that.
That was very
Mate.
good.
That voice is so hard to keep up.
I was thinking.
I was so wanting to go into other voices.
He's really committed to that. That was really good. I like that.
Cheers. Like I said, it's quite serious. I mean, compared to Lee.
Should have ended. It's a real fake.
Right. Can
If it's real, then who's the guy in the woods? Seeing the right written from first person.
Can I have your phone, Lee? Can I read it off of your phone?
Funny.
Yeah.
So I can play the ambience in the background. Right, so people, mine was written for Christmas, which is why it is going to be a Christmassy theme. But I hope you enjoy it anyway. And this one is called Ho, Ho, Ho. Okay? Sorry, I'll try to get the back end. Okay, here we go. It was a cold, dark night on Christmas Eve, and Lee decided to stay in for a change this year as he couldn't bear to wake up with another hangover like last year at Nana's. He put his pyjamas on, made himself an eggnog and got cosy on the sofa wearing his fluffiest fluffer socks. Whoopsie, he said as he spilt his eggnog down his chest after just one sippy sip. Lucky I shaved my chest today, he whispered to himself. I hate having icky hairs all over my chesty on Christmas. Lee took off his pyjama top and put it on the radiator so it could dry when suddenly there was a loud knock on the door. Who is it? Lee shouted. He wasn't expecting any guests. It's me, Georgie. Let me in, big lad. It's freezy wheezy cold out here, bruh. Lee had completely forgot that he had asked Georgie round for a boys' movie night with some snacky wax. Lee opened the door and gave Georgie a big warm snuggle to help him defrost from the cold.
Defrosted him.
Turkey.
Come on then, my old matey, shouted Georgie, clearly happy to see Lee on his favourite night of the year. Let's get the Christmas movies on and get cosy, bruh. Lee and Georgie got snuggled up on the sofa and put on Lee's favourite Christmas movie, Lovely Bones. The boys were giggling like squids all night. This is the best Christmas Eve they'd ever had, or that they'd had in years. Bang, crash, smash, blaggle, blip. What the hell was that, bruh? Shouted Georgie. The boys were oh so scared. They got up and ran to where the sound came from. It was by the chimney. There was a big cloud of black soot and a silhouette of a large bearded man. Ho, 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 said the man loudly. Gee whiz, bruh, shouted Georgie. It's Santa. Santy! Lee shrieked. I can't believe you're here. The boys ran up to Santa to give him a big hug, but they were met with his forehead to both their noses. Ouch! What the hickle hell, Santa? Shouted Lee, in complete confusion. Why have you done this? Silence, you pair of creeps. You're 28 years old and snuggling up on the sofa. Get a grip, you ugly bitches. Lee and Georgie started to silently sob. They knew what they were doing was strange, but it's 2021, so it's fine, right? Now listen up. Santa stood over the boys, asserting his dominance. I've had a long night giving people what they want, and now I think it's time for me to get what I want. Don't you?
Such a weirdo.
The boys nodded with tears in their eyes. Now, as you can see, I've just emptied this big sack of gifts, but now there's a different sack that needs emptying.
Jesus Christ.
Lee, this is not in the spirit of
I'm
Christmas.
only for 35 minutes, now I'm having an orgy with Santa.
Lee nodded and tried to grab Santa's North Pole to get the job done. No, you bitch. I don't want your filthy little pig boy hands touching me. Then what do you want, bruh? Asked Georgie. Santa looked menacingly at the boys. I want to see you. Fuck him. Santa looked menacingly at the boys. Oh no, sorry, that was before. The boys looked at each other. They took a deep breath, and they just fucked for ages. The end.
Is that true?
Deep breath.
Is that story true or fake? Turn the music up.
That was good.
Gee whiz, bruh.
Who's it based on?
Oh, okay. I thought I was thinking like it'd be so funny because you've never met each other, and then just start making you have sex.
What's that? Gee whiz. Do you know what?
Why do I keep saying bruh? Gee whiz, bruh.
Gee whiz, bruh. I read that to Rosie's family when I was writing it. I was writing it on the sofa around there, and I was crying. And then I read it out to him, and I was honestly I couldn't breathe. Like I was laughing so much. And to be fair, they found it funny, but their favourite part was to watch Lee's favourite Christmas movie, Lovely Bones.
I don't know what that is.
It's about a paedophile, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I have to get that watch.
It's a really good film, but it's sad as fuck.
Deep, man.
Oh, it's so sad.
Is that with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. He's a dad, isn't he?
Yeah, it's his daughter, isn't it?
But there you go, people.
With the bush. He trims the rose bush.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the one where does he kill his wife or something?
No,
I think so.
no.
No, wait.
He's got like a shed,
no.
like an underground shed. Is it a true story? It's not, is it?
True or fake?
True or
That should be a new segment on the show.
True or fake?
Just read something out.
Lee's one.
I love that.
True or fake? Well, I fucking heard
I
it.
love it. Lee handed me the thoughtful. That's
That
what I like most about him.
That was good stuff, boys. I enjoyed that. What else we got here?
If I'd known it was more of a funny genre, I would have got a bit lighter. Although Lee's is the worst because it was real. So that's the darkest story.
Mine was shit. Basically, mine was shit. But
It was only shit because you told it before.
I don't take things too seriously.
No,
like,
worse as in like the most darkest.
Oh.
No, I thought yours was dark. I don't know. Yours,
Yeah, it was.
Every time we talk,
he had us bumming each other in front of Father Christmas.
I read that,
which means that Zach's Father Christmas.
I read that to Rosie in bed as well, and she said the same thing. She's like, "Oh, she's like that's weird at the end." And I was like, "Yeah, it's fine."
I don't know why we take a deep breath.
See, we always do that. We always say, it gets weird. It's just perfectly normal for some people.
Yeah.
It's not weird. It's just two guys are at home about to take a big deep breath and,
It's
just
weird
have fun.
like, it's used to, and
Father Christmas.
yeah, Santa's telling them to do it.
I was watching Lovely Bones on Christmas Day. Favourite Christmas film.
Oh God, good times, boys. Good times. I'm not sure how long we've been recording for, to be honest, but just a quick one. Oh no, fuck it.
I feel like I've laughed a lot in this episode.
Yeah, it has. It's been very random.
Yeah, it's been random. Yeah.
Very random. Oh yeah, what about this? Floyd Mayweather earned so much from Logan Paul fight he could buy Jeff Bezos' jet.
That doesn't make sense. Like it could be a toy jet or it could be a fucking an £80 million jet. I don't know. I don't know.
So the headline says Floyd Mayweather earned the nickname Money over his glistening career thanks to his mega money fight purses, and he earned so much when facing Logan Paul he could purchase Jeff Bezos' private jet. All right, it doesn't really tell you much more than the title, but Logan Paul quoted that and said, "Yeah, because a dirty little rat hasn't paid me yet. It's been 6 months, but no worries. KSI are going to make back the money you stole from me and more."
And then they dropped the price.
And then they dropped that.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they'll make more?
They probably would have made more.
Probably,
if they
yeah.
Had a fight.
I think they'll make a lot more.
Yeah.
I think.
I reckon they'll probably make. I reckon they'll probably sell that for like 500 million or something.
Do you think?
Yeah. It's the influence.
Yeah.
It will just grow big,
Well, yeah,
quick.
50 Cent done.
And they'll just get rid of it.
Didn't
Water, wasn't it?
Vitamin water.
But I personally think they've probably picked the name Prime purely because it's in your prime for one, which makes no sense if you're 45 years old fucking like buying this drink. Yeah. Or they're trying to sell it to Amazon.
Yeah.
Because Amazon they own Whole Foods and they own some other one, don't they? They're
yeah,
buying,
that could be.
that might be what they're trying to do, and Amazon will largely distribute it through their network. Will be the plan for it.
Would that be confusing though? Like, did you get an Amazon Prime?
Well, it's not exactly an energy drink.
Where'd you watch that?
It's
On Amazon
not-
Prime, and it's
I've
just
only-
you like sitting there staring at the bottle.
I've
like
only
5
just
bottles.
realised the link. Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
That's what I think the idea of it is.
Could be. Yeah.
I
But
mean,
it's not an energy drink though. It's like it's like a Lucozade type
If
of
they-
thing.
if they
whatever
bought
you
it-
want to call that.
An
It's not,
energy drink.
it's not like it's not like Red Bull.
no.
It's not like one of those type drinks, but it's like one of these electrolyte whatever.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like-
Have you seen the electrolyte water things where you press the cap and it drops in?
No.
I've seen them.
Oh, that sounds cool though.
Yeah, you press it and then you shake it.
I'm sure it's decent. I'm sure it's good.
That's the end of that one then.
No, I think I know what you're talking about. It's like in the lid, isn't
Shake
it?
the bottle, yeah. The old Pat.
Better luck next time.
Unlucky boy.
Oh, stop! No. Fucking hell, we're detectives.
We should come in a Mac.
Do you know what?
Pipe.
This is a lot more hilarious with headphones on because I'm hearing things that you're probably not picking up.
Our heartbeat.
Because someone like under their breath will say something, and it just gets me laughing.
You fucking pussy.
It's good, yeah. Pussy juice. Yeah, I think that's the goal. I think they're going to try and sack it off, and I think they'll make a lot of money. And it'll probably be purchased like sort of next year or the year after.
Well, it's a good
It'll
idea.
be really quick.
I mean, I didn't even think of it like that, but now the more I think of it, like I feel like you're probably right there.
Yeah.
Like with like 50 Cent made a lot of money on that.
That's what they did with the vodka. That's the only reason why anyone does it. They just
Yeah.
get rid of it to the next
Well, there must be
To
a
the giants.
big markup in alcohol because they all do it.
It's fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, but-
unless
yeah, no,
you've got a big name.
Well,
Well,
that's-
alcohol is hard.
Exactly.
What they're doing, it's not alcohol, and I think they've purposely done that because there's so many restrictions, and because like with alcohol, you can't just stick it on Instagram. You can't just.
Well, Sidemen have just come out with their vodka, haven't they?
Yeah, but it's got to be
So it
over
would've been a
18,
bit-
and you got to hit guidelines, and it's just it's a nightmare. Like when I was trying to do mine, everything I was doing, you go to you try and get a bunch of celebrities to endorse it. They can't under contract because of the viewers of the
Yeah.
show. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's hard. So unless you've got somebody that isn't under any contract, like KSI or Logan Paul, they
Yeah,
can just
yeah.
push it. But yeah, I think they're going to smash it with it. They're
Yeah,
gonna
well,
make
I'm
the-
sure. Like, I mean, even without KSI,
Yeah.
like Logan Paul, like he's
I think
like
it's-
so big.
I think it's going to have a loads of NFT drops with it because he's very crypto related. And I
Yeah.
think they're going to go with this.
Didn't he spend like
Crypto
40 million on
and-
it or something?
Yeah, it's that stupid.
That's what I say.
He spent like 40 million on.
I don't know
crypto.
as much as that, but I know he spent about 4 or 5 million.
Yeah, it's mental.
On it.
I just
What you're talking about just on NFTs, and yeah,
Yeah.
I did see this
Yeah.
this headline a little while ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember where it was. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they're gonna like try and bring it into metaverse sort of thing, or NFT, give away like NFTs with it, or
Yeah.
something.
But it's the
It
right.
would make sense.
It's the right timing because when they do their big boxing fights, it's going to be the main sponsor as well. You've got all that as well.
yeah.
So it probably will be big.
It makes sense that you say they're going to sell it on because,
Well, they will do.
like he said about making his money back, didn't he? So he's
Yeah.
not going to keep hold of it.
That's how they do
Just
it.
try and get it, sell it, make some money.
Yeah. That's how
They've
they
got
do
the
it.
influence, haven't they? Got all the followers.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's
Well,
like,
McGregor, I think he sold a lot of proper whiskey,
Proper
isn't he?
12, yeah.
Proper 12, yeah.
I don't know what he owns now, but I know he's gone to like 150 million he's worth now, or something now, isn't he?
What, McGregor?
Yeah,
He's worth a lot of money now, yeah.
more than that.
Yeah.
He's creamed it,
Yeah.
like creamed it.
I mean, they don't really get paid that much, do they, UFC fighters? It's more
Nah, but when you're the,
when you're the main one.
I think
He was the money
because
fighter.
they're under contract, aren't they? But
yeah.
the Mayweather fight
Yeah.
would have got him buckets,
Well, that's what
and then his own brand.
he's. Someone done a breakdown on Instagram showing you like most of his earnings are from his outside businesses.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
not
definitely.
UFC.
Because they don't get like their contracts adjusted. It's like you get like a 4-fight deal and you'll be on that money. So like they're having it at the minute with like Sean O'Malley. Have you seen
Oh,
him?
yeah.
He's like pulling in big crowds. Like he's like almost coming up sort of like McGregor,
Yeah.
and on shit money because he's got say 2 more fights left on his contract, and until that runs out,
Yeah.
they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, fair. You're in a contract, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
you're getting your head kicked in.
Let's,
for,
Speaking about what you're
Living.
saying there, have you heard what's going on with Dana White and Jake Paul
Yeah.
yeah.
going back and forth? He replied earlier on, didn't he? Have you not seen the reply?
What Dana White's
yet?
replied?
Well, no, he's replied. So
So start from the beginning. So what did Jake Paul say?
just posted like a screenshot of stop being a boxer right now.
I'm fighting
Yeah,
UFC.
if you
fight.
pay him 50,000 a fight,
Yeah.
plus healthcare and etc. And then he's replied. Oh, and then he put in like a drug. test thing, which I don't see what it's.
Dana White said.
Well, Jake Paul said he does cocaine, which is irrelevant. I don't see how it really makes a difference if he does or not.
Well, he said that.
Yeah, well, apparently he does, but he's just another billionaire.
Yeah,
doing
no,
probably
but
coke with a load of
did
hookers
Jake Paul come out
fair
and
play.
actually say that?
Yeah, he said that. And then the Dana White has replied.
He said it about Dana White. Jake Paul said it about Dana White.
Yeah. And then
I thought he said, like, I do cocaine, so I'm not doing a drug test.
No. And then the Dana White replied with, "You can drug test me anytime you want for the next 10 years, as long as I can test you for steroids," which Jake's avoiding. And he does put on a lot of muscle in about 12 months.
Looks like myself.
Yeah. If you look like Jake Paul, fair play to you. There's no poster of Jake Paul's on anyone's wall, I don't think. Okay. And then, which I probably think he's been doing some steroids. But anyway, so he replied a load of shit, basically. I can't remember it off the cuff. And then Jake Paul's made like a 5-minute video of just digging into Dana White, basically.
Yeah, because, Dana White brings up that thing about Jake Paul being on steroids, because apparently...
I think he is.
Well, I didn't know that he doesn't get drug tested for these fights.
No, because he's not on the contract. He's not on the contract with like the UFC, is he?
No, but
so
for boxing.
It's just he's the name fighter.
So he's not fighting under a brand.
He's not fighting under a brand, so he can do what he wants. But it's called like an EOPs or something like that, which is a form of
performance PEDs.
It's something like that.
Performance enhancing drug.
Yeah, and like I was watching a video earlier on about this, but he said like he's putting on so much like sort of muscle within 1 year.
Yeah.
But yet he's meant to be doing other boxing, so he should be losing.
Yeah, shredding it.
And so it doesn't make any sense. I kind of get it.
No, well, I mean, if you've got like,
I don't know,
if you've got all that money, like, and if he's got a bang on diet, you can change your body. Yeah, easily. Like, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't say that is the reason why I would think he's on drugs, but the fact that he's not getting tested straight away makes me think like,
why?
Because if I wasn't on drugs and I was in his exact position, I would deliberately get tested to shut down any
accusation.
Like I'm knocking these people out, but no problem.
To be honest, but I don't know whether he's doing it or not. I don't care if he's doing it or not, but I think he's getting what he wants out of the Dana White. He's shaking him up, and the fact that we don't know he's taking drugs is the reason why we're speaking about it. Yeah. So if he went there's a drug test, you go,
it's all publicity, isn't it?
It's all So the longer we sort of leave it, is he? Fuck it, he's just in the headlines over it. Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't.
Dana White's completely avoided the whole comment about the healthcare and all that. So Dana White's looking bad. But then again, look, once again, it's like, if you know what it's all about, why sign up to the UFC in the first place? If it's that bad, then why are they signing up?
Yeah, but like, I don't, like, although I said like about the thing with Sean O'Malley, like, and how their contract is their contract.
Yeah.
And like I said, like, it's not necessarily like the worst thing, because like you are putting the pen to paper at the end of the day and signing that. But I did see Dana White put out something about how much boxers get paid and how much UFC athletes get paid, and it's only the top boxers that are earning this like stupid money.
Money.
On an average thing,
boxers earn less.
Yeah, boxers earn less than the UFC fighters. So it's a little bit of a flawed argument. I think it's just the big names that they're like.
I think a boxer is about 7,000 or something, and a UFC fighter, the really low one, is about 12,000.
Yeah, well, there you go.
It's a big difference.
Yeah. I mean, these numbers could be inaccurate slightly.
But it's the healthcare thing is what he's trying to go for.
Yeah, it should be.
But then again, if you're going to have like 250 UFC fighters come through your fingers, the healthcare on all of them is going to be fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but I think surely they should put like a percentage of a fight away in a fund, whatever, and sort of be like right, that's your healthcare fund.
Like Neuralink.
Yeah.
Neuralink.
Yeah. Sponsored by Neuralink.
That's it.
Hello.
It's like
Conor McGregor.
Fighters.
Yeah. Conor McGregor puts one in and these fucking ankle fixes. It's sweet.
Well, that was how the UFC started, wasn't it? There's just like, there was no rules. It's just like the biggest, most brutal guys.
It was literally just
Fighting.
It's insane, isn't it?
It's crazy.
And then people slowly like started learning jiu-jitsu and stuff. And like, can you imagine like being I bet the big bruisers were like just laying people out.
Butterbean.
And then
big fella.
And then some geezer comes in and just gets you in like a fucking pretzel hole. You're like, what is going on?
Pretzel hold.
The game's just leveled up. He starts like putting salt on top of you as well.
Yeah. The old Salt Bay lock.
Salt Bay him,
Pretzel now.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm a big fan of UFC. I'm not gonna lie. There's something about it that doesn't do it for me.
There's a bare knuckle boxing there, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's like
Paige Van Zant's in it.
Is he?
Yeah,
I've seen it on YouTube. Is it on YouTube you're talking about?
No, it's like it's a legitimate thing.
Is it really?
Yeah, yeah. Just two guys just get in a ring and
keys and that. Just putting door keys in the fingers. Let's go.
People, if you haven't already, drop a little sub on the channel if you're liking what you're listening to for some strange reason. Drop a like on the video. Leave a comment. All right. Let us know what you think of Lee in this comment. In 2 words, I want you to tell us what you think of Lee.
Just put loads of S's and then a few T's. That's it.
But yeah, maybe what time are we on?
Glitching out.
Has anyone got any topics? Anything you want to talk about, Georgie?
No.
Let's talk about Christmas Day last year. Last year.
Had a traumatic event this Christmas.
I just thought of a funny story. Like me and Georgie went to obviously like I said, we went to college, like so we had to go to a gas centre together. So like when we're doing our
I was thinking, I wonder if he mentions it.
we were doing our gas like thing like in a different setting. And, like
just done an explosion.
Yeah. There's these weird geezers like teaching, like they were odd, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, like they just wasn't.
They were just like cardboard cut out.
Yeah.
Cardboard cut out teachers.
College teacher, yeah.
They loved what they done.
And loved telling people
that they knew what they were doing.
Yeah. But this
geezer
they'd
ask you questions that they knew you didn't know.
Yeah, just so they can answer.
Just so they can go like smugly.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually 0.003.
Well, actually, if you put the flange on the flangeometer. But he was talking to us before, and I think we was like just getting ready to leave, weren't we? Because like he had us in like a big long conversation. Yeah, and he was like just talking, and we were like, you know, when you like we was losing concentration, and I remember just looking at Georgie, and like I think like you were having by accident. He was said a story. He was like, oh, sod that. And then I think we said it like 3 times. And then like we both like caught each other's eye. And we just kept on saying like every single thing he said was like, oh, sod that. Like just taking in turns.
Every time he said like,
and we must have said it.
He'd say something and then we'd be like, oh, sod that.
Yeah.
And then he'd say something else and then Zach would be like, oh, sod that.
Yeah.
It's like, sod
it
that
went on for
tennis.
so long.
It's just back and forth. And I was thinking, surely he knows. Like, we've been like 45 minutes saying the same
so
thing.
engrossed in his own fucking conversation.
Yeah, he was a nice man though, to be fair.
Teachers must know when they're getting mugged off, because they all must get mugged off every lesson by someone at least.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are actually really funny.
Yeah.
Like Ramesh Ranganathan was a teacher.
I
Imagine
know.
him, or Mickey,
But then, like,
Mickey Flanagan was a teacher.
It's like one of those things. Like
Imagine that.
Yeah.
like there's sometimes there's bosses in work.
Double busy.
Yeah.
So like my cousin's boss, he's an electrician, and like he'll be on site, and I'll talk to him, and I'll think like, oh, like he's a really nice geezer and whatever. But then if you're working for that geezer, you're dealing with a different bloke.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm seeing the fun side because I ain't earning money.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? So like it is that sort of thing. But just quickly, Jake Paul has just tweeted out, Dana White claimed my fights are fixed and then claimed I'm on steroids. So I'm on steroids to win fights that are already fixed for me to win. Sounds logical. So, I mean, that's 1-0 Jake there.
Mate, he's smashed it. Like,
Yeah.
Dana White's looking silly now.
But do you know what it is with him? We're going back onto it again, but his ego is so big.
I know. Yeah. There was one part in the response he just gave like earlier on in the video, or yesterday where it was, he then goes, Dana White's got a
massive penis.
he said he's a billionaire but can't put Botox in his forehead in that massive vein. And I was like, what has that got to do with anything, Jake? That's what Jake said. I was like, what's the relevance? What's the relevance? Because you're not having Botox. I don't really get it.
Just winding him up, isn't it?
Fair play to the man by not having Botox more than anything, but yeah, I don't know.
Nah, he knows how to get under his skin. The geezer is like known for being like up his own arse, basically.
Who is what?
Dana White.
Don't know why.
Yeah, known for being like wanting to be the man,
King of sport.
Yeah,
he is though, really.
Oh yeah, obviously, but
Nice.
there you go.
I bet he has more than 2 roast dinners.
Right. Yeah. Anyone? Any parting words, Lee? Got anything? Any topics you want to talk about?
How long have we been doing this for, sorry?
An hour and 25.
Hour and 25.
No, I don't think I have.
No?
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm fucking blank.
All right.
I've been blank.
I've just gone into laughing mode. You know when you just...
got the giggles.
Yeah, that's my game.
Not even like the fact that Apple just hit 3 trillion.
I don't know.
No? Didn't even know that. What's happened to you these days? What has happened to you these days?
I don't really care about stuff
I used to have to shut you up from talking about it.
Yeah, I don't really care stuff like that. I'm spending my days just fucking making NFTs these days and just refreshing TikTok. Like, we're gonna get 1 million.
We're
Gonna get 1 million.
You will. Keep the faith.
Yeah, there we go. Right, people, if you like what you listen to, then you know where to go. Over to the Patreon. That's where you got to go. It's patreon.com/lemon squeezers. For £5 a month, you can get access to bonus episodes. We send out some goodie bags every now and then. So if you want to be part of that, and also every single penny goes towards making the podcast better, whether that's a new mic for the guest, or the table, the wall, like everything in here you see is funded by the lovely Patreons, and we have just got a new one. And I want to do a quick shout out to you, Ryan. Thank you very much for the new Patreon. We really appreciate it, and welcome to the official Illuminati. Throw them up, boys. We've never done this before.
It's just become a cult all of a sudden.
Throw them up and take your tops off.
That's it.
Just send us a picture of your passport and national insurance number, and he's gonna get in this Illuminati.
Right, people, if you're offended by anything you heard on this episode, then remember you were in the right place.
Just in the wrong mood.
Thank you very much.
You got the remote there, mate. We do this.